Hello, you lot. Doug, Demus Prime back. I'm back again. For a couple of days on the trot, why not? I rhymed. Yeah, I thought I'd get this guy out of the way because I do think his transformation is pretty cool. And even though he's a new one, and the actual fact that he's of neither faction, he's his own faction. I'm hoping they do bring out the other ones because there was more of these. See, there's this little symbol there. I don't know if you can make that out. Move that out of the way. Little symbol just there. It's pretty good. It's sort of a mishmash of both factions, but he's supposed to be a pirate. Arr. And you'll find that house when he's transformed. Why the fuck am I still talking like this? I know why, because I'm a cunt. Weapon storage. Really? Don't get me wrong, that's a pretty cool idea, but you tell me you couldn't have made this a small, tiny switch. You get it just right, you can get it just to sort of stick, but I'm so glad that with the newer ones that are coming out, they're getting rid of this shit. Fucking hell. Anyway, don't get me wrong, the actual design of the sword and the fact that it's got the claws springing out from it, that's a cool design, but have it without this shit at the bottom. Rant over. This is a Thundertron. Now, I will put my hands up and admit that I know fuck all about Thundertron. I didn't even know who Thundertron was until they announced him, because I went on TF Wiki and looked him up. And to be honest, mine doesn't really hold together that well. I don't know. So anyway, and yes, he is a Starseeker. Apparently, I think that's what they said was. That's what it says on the box. I've still got the box because I like this, because the actual picture of the symbol's slightly smudged there, but it's quite clear on the box. So I'll be keeping that box, I think. It's mad, when I first got back into collecting Transformers, I thought, I ain't keeping those fucking boxes. I've got loads of them now. Life. Anyway, it's the back section of it is your bog standard Cheetor transformation, where you basically just do that. And you basically just stand him up. The legs do swivel around and move around a bit, but it's still just that. It's the front section though, that's quite interesting, and I would like to see a couple of repaints of this. One maybe is Razor Claw, that would be kind of cool, and also that one should have been quite obvious actually. Razor Claw. I've got a feeling there will be a Razor Claw version of this, and the other one is Alpha Trion. For the simple fact that in I think it was Shattered Glass, he was a lion. I've not read all that, but there was it Shattered Glass? He was a Vector Prime. There is one version of him where he is a lion, and I can't think. My brain's gone dead. But it's the fact that it's the face, because it's the sort of little old beardy sort of face, and so yes, perfect Alpha Trion. Especially I'll show you. I'm fucking sitting here talking about it, and I should be showing you. Right, what you want to do is, so bog standard Cheetor transformation. So you basically stand him up, straighten the legs out like so. Then it's better to get these bits out of the way. You basically take him at the top part of the hip, where the joint meets the leg, and rotate it like so, like that. And you want to rotate his feet around as well. And while you've got them like this, you can rotate these two pieces, they were like this for the line mode, and they rotate forward for this and flip out his heel. Now I'm not going to do that for that one, and that will become obvious because he's a pirate. You want to flip these bits down. You want to pull this section back like that, and then push the hips together like that, and then he's sort of got this weird dangly tail bit which doesn't really go anywhere. I guess you could sort of push it up slightly and then bring this bit down to sort of keep it out of the way like that. Doesn't really stay there though, but it's soft rubber. You ain't gonna break it. You then want to, now this is where it gets kind of cool. You want to untab the claws from the front part of the leg, and it comes off like that. So like that, and then flip them up behind back, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Never seen that in a beast former before, where you got two sections of a leg. I've never seen it. I've probably got a few up there that have done it, but and you want to separate these two sections like so, and rotate them down like that. So you've got the shoulder pad like that. You then want to straighten out the arm like that, and bend it the other way because he's got double jointed elbows, so they bend like that. Flip out his fist and straighten out the arm like that. The same on the other side. Sorry, my daughter was making me watch Madagascar 3, so sort of got the Afro Circus tune in my head. You then want to take this front before we get to this bit. You then want to take this front section, flip the blue bit forward, like that. Flip these two sections of the mane forward. This one is really, really loose. Look. And this side, like that. You want to take these blue bits and open these pieces out like that, and take this entire section, pull it down, and push it into place. And there it sits. Bring his head up slightly, like that, and push this little crest piece down, forming his head. There we go. Now for the remaining, see look, now like that, you could sort of keep him like that, maybe keep the claws at the back, like that, or even keep the claws at his, I don't know about the claws at the side, but bring the claws to the back like that. Alpha try on anyone? And that would sort of make like a cape or some shit. Alpha try on anyone? I do think that looks pretty cool. And then right, I'm going to quickly run through my what I would think Razor Claw would benefit from, which is to bring this up and over like that. That would possibly that would look awesome as a Razor Claw. Obviously with both of them, because they both do that, but so look like that for a Razor Claw. Now that pretty cool. But this is Thundertron we're talking about, so what we want to do is we want to rotate these claws back, tab these sections into the shoulders, get in, there we go. Right. And then fold them over and onto the already there shoulder pads. Like so. Why isn't that going in properly? go. And there you have, oh, right, I forgot about that. So there you have Thundertron. A couple of times during this review, I've almost referred to him as Tigertron, and I haven't got a Tigertron, I've got a Thunderwing, not Thunderwing, Tigerhawk, that's the words I was using. And I will be reviewing him shortly. But this is what makes him, well, it doesn't make him a pirate, but this is what makes him unique from various other Transformers, is the fact that he has a peg leg, and to my knowledge there's no other Transformer that has a peg leg. To my knowledge isn't 100% sound. You take this claw that you did have as a foot, and you can peg it onto the side of his arm. Get him even more tooled up than he already is. So you can either have the sword like this, pegged in, where you're not using this gimmick at all, or you can have it underslung. Not underslung. You can have it tabbed on that way, so that when the gimmick does work, it flips the blade forward. All in all, a very nice figure, very, very nice. Do like this guy a lot, and I'm glad that I picked him up instead of the Ultra Magnus. I will be tinkering with this, so I just want to get this separated and have these two pieces as one piece. If I was any good at painting, I would buy 2 more of these and do the Razor Claw and the Alpha Trion, because I do think he does look fucking awesome. But that's just my opinion. I have no other words. Thundertron, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit.